welcome back, everybody. Remember, if you are watching this part 2, please give us a like, a follow, a subscription. Leave us a comment down in the description below. I'd like to hear some people's different theories on what's happening inside of the universe at large. But anyways, we time traveled for a little bit. Roughly 1 hour. You've all successfully made it back to Sir Urik's massive estate. This beautiful castle and structure that lies within the highest district of Iman. Lovely, beautiful area. Yeah, that happens. Lovely and beautiful area with a large hedge and gorgeous fountain out front. So, you all wander up this pathway, and the three of you are looking like, huh, this is an actual fucking castle. Sorry, the four of you are looking like, huh, this is an actual fucking castle. Willie, you're like, wow, they have shelter.
Wow, this is an actual fucking castle.
I can't believe you have shelter.
Behave here.
Jerry, is Sir Yurik there to like greet us or his servants anyway?
Cole is out front. Hey everybody, how are we? Oh, you're the he looks around. You're the asshole. Points at you, Silverin. Thank you, Dorson.
Not.
Everyone noiselessly confirms.
No, Kuba just points at Mary.
Welcome, all of you. This is the Falcone Estate. My name is Cole. I'm the professional cook and one of the guardsmen here at the estate as well. Jimmy, Dorson, it's great seeing you both again. He shakes both your hands.
Dorson, Cole, I purposefully skipped the meal there. I knew we were going to be eating tonight. I love the food.
Oh, I cooked the food for that as well.
And Jimmy's like sweating.
You're a good cook.
Thank you. I've done it for the majority of my entire life. Anyways, you can leave all of your pets over by the stables, over on the side. Everyone else, please follow me.
The question is that also where this horse that I'm going to be working with?
Bastion, yes.
Bastion, all right.
Wasn't it Sir Bastion?
I'll ask him
Sure.
myself when I see him.
Sure. Hi, I'm Sir Superfang the Amazing. He was not lying. You really talk. Hello, Sir Superfang. How does everyone know the spot? And just starts petting her. To live as a dog, excitement with everything.
And every spot is the spot.
Yeah. Oh, that's the ear. Oh, that's the head. Oh, that's the chin. Just. Wow, so you say I have my own stables? That's great. Do I get my own bed? Yes, you do. Oh, great. Do I get my own room? Yes, you do. Do I get my own servant to wait on me hand and foot? You can share one with Bastion. That is good. Silverin, you'll wait on me hand and foot, right?
Wouldn't it be hand and paw or paw and paw or?
But you have hands and feet. You don't have paw. I
but
have
if
paw.
it's the one servicing Bastion, it'd be fur and hoof.
I'm learning so many new things. Today I learned onomatopoeia, and they just start talking as they head over towards the shed.
We need to get Sir Superfang the Amazing a headband of intellect.
Oh, just a collar of intellect. A collar of intellect.
Yeah,
Yes.
Actually, no, just an augmented collar, and then intellect, and then a bunch of other cool things.
The one that's for intellect and for strength. So she's a literal rocket.
So,
All right.
Silverin, are you going into the estate or are you going into the stables with the animals?
I'm going to the animals to talk to them and
Fantastic.
get the gauge of this place.
So, everyone else walks inside of the estate. You see a very beautiful foyer in front of you, the large tapestries to Sharon Ray, to the Falcone family, and a beautiful painting that looks fresh of Sir Uric, his very beautiful wife, and their child together, as well as Bastion in the background, looking as graceful and beautiful as they ever do.
Of course he put the horse in the family portrait.
Yeah, it's a major part of the family. The horse has tenure over the kid. Or at least the wife.
So I just imagine now too that Bastion's like the child's godfather or something
Sir Uric?
You're.
to the child.
I mean, it's gonna be able to talk soon.
So yeah, it might become a thing.
That's up to Sir Uric, not me.
That
But
child will
anyways.
outlive that horse 3 times over.
As you all are walking through, Cole shows you over to the dining hall. I did feel like you probably would be a little famished after the evening and drinking, so I hope a good roast duck, some freshly whipped potatoes, cream corn, and fresh, spare ribs that we had lying around would be suitable for all of you.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. He gestures towards the kitchen or the dining hall, which is, this table looks like it would belong in the Slayer's Take, but it's way nicer. It could fit easily. I believe we said 12 people before. Yeah, it's a 12 person. Three. Yeah, it's a 12 person. Yeah.
Going for the ribs and the duck.
Yep. You all sit down, and a different servant comes out and begins serving the food to all of you. No one here is allergic to honey, right? I marinated the duck in honey for about 48 hours.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
It means you put honey on it and let it seep into the skin.
I mean, what was the
You.
word? Allergic?
Yes, none of you are allergic to anything, right? Peanuts?
Just dogs.
Don't think.
Oh, wow, you really are cursed, Willie.
Oh, jeez, man.
That is the worst thing to have to be as a blight.
No, it turns out that was actually the witch's curse. The teleportation thing was just his ability all along that he unlocked.
Yeah.
Can we cast remove curse and get rid of that allergy to dogs?
Unfortunately, no.
Or would that be a greater restoration?
No.
I could ask Liram if he could fix it.
It's
Liram,
simple.
Yeah.
We reincarnate him.
You all hear a voice come from his pocket? Yeah.
What?
you
Wait,
get
what?
rid of my allergy to dogs. That
No.
magic. you
No,
do.
I
Oh.
can't do that, unfortunately. Sorry.
Hold on, what is that?
Oh, that's Liram, the Changebringer's watcher. He's the person that makes sure that I adventure.
You watch as a huge flank of the duck is drug into the satchel.
Your bag eats things?
Nah, it's the thing inside the bag.
Why does everyone have these weird accessories? Like,
Hey, I'm not an accessory, okay?
okay.
Pretty sure the bag just talked too.
Liram likes to remain invisible, but he can do some things. He's teaching me what I can do with my new powers. He did something to my eyes that was really weird.
Yup, I did. Mhm. But isn't it cool?
Yeah, if you can say that, I can see through objects.
Yep.
Occasionally.
You can see through objects.
Don't worry about it. He's still learning the rough bits about all
No,
of it.
I want you to teach me as well.
Oh, sorry. I don't think the Changebringer is a big fan of your type.
My type?
Yeah.
What is that supposed to mean?
She's called the Changebringer, not the Change Stealer. I was watching you.
I don't know what you mean. This is obviously just one of those devil imp things. You shouldn't actually
Nope,
listen.
I'm a Quasit. I'm actually Fae. I chose this
No,
form.
I'm actively trying to persuade the others to believe it's a devil.
You're a fae, huh?
Yeah. My name is Moto.
Have I ever met Moto?
The Quasimodo?
E.
No.
So, Willie, it's not the bag, it's something invisible in the bag, right?
Just come out. Moto. You didn't tell me your name was Moto.
Well, it's my Fey name. You can call me whatever you would like. It's cool.
You told me Leerlim.
Yeah. That's the name you can use. He climbs out of the bag, and you all see this very naked, little tiny creature chewing on the duck. It looks disturbing, to say the least. It definitely seems to have like greenish skin and wide eyes, huge pointed ears, and rows of sharp teeth and very tall horns. Though it is only, I think, 8 inches tall.
Yes.
And it's just eating the duck.
Changebringer said it would take a form that's very familiar to me.
Yep. You spent a good amount of time down there, buddy. I'm so sorry for you.
It's interesting. I used to be Fey too.
Ah! He begins speaking to you in Sylvan. Ah, that is a very wonderful thing, you know? Which court did you used to belong to? I haven't spent much time there in quite a while, but, you know, it's cool.
I spent a lot of time with my uncle, and he was with the court, but he didn't, like... He was an estranged one.
Ah, one of those, woohoo! I gotcha, no problem.
Mm.
If any of you speak Sylvan, you understand what they're saying. And unfortunately, Willie, I think you understand all languages?
I think so, yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, mashed potatoes, are those for grabs? Yes.
Get yourself a plate, don't just eat from the bowl. They don't like that here.
Oh, I was going to dive right in. Thank you. He goes over to Mary, takes your plate, and starts scooping mashed potatoes onto it and eating from it.
Is he a part of the curse, Willie?
Yeah.
No, I'm part of the solution.
Oh.
Willie's just gonna nod.
Not sure I like this little guy. Yurik, devil!
Sir Yurik runs downstairs and goes, "Who the fuck put a pet on my table?"
It's his spirit guide or whatever from his god. It's fine.
Who?
Wait, say-
Who the fuck is that? Points at Willie. Willie, you delivered a package to this guy like 3 weeks ago, but he was way younger.
Oh, I delivered a package to you, remember? 3 weeks ago. But you were like way younger.
His eyes go wide and goes, "You're the that thing. That was odd."
How long ago did you meet him?
About 5 or 6 years ago.
That's about right.
Huh. Okay then.
I like what you did with the place.
Thank you. I inherited it.
How do you go to these places, Willie?
He was cursed, remember? He's told us this.
Yeah, but like, do you just walk there, or?
Kind of appear. Usually in somewhere that hurts.
Yeah, like Ace, like you teleport around?
Sort of like that. Apparently, Lyrum here could do a spell like that, as you were saying, right, Lyrum? You can make people appear in different places.
I didn't get any of that.
Yeah, I can kind of do that. Y'all want to go somewhere? We can go somewhere right
that
now.
would mean leaving all this food behind.
We'll bring it with us. We just got to carry it. Here, he goes over to the duck and tries lifting up half of it, and he can't.
You see?
Yeah, I mean, help out, guys. It's a communal effort. Where are we going, huh?
Nowhere right now.
Okay,
In a
fine.
bit.
Cool.
Dorzen's gonna have rip off some of the duck and just start to drink Yurik's most expensive wine or some drink he's got in his house.
Oh yeah. Cole brought out the good stuff for today. And while you're all at the table, Sir Yurik, just so you all know, we're kind of having we're training the baby to sleep through the night, and so I have to go.
And you brought her on a 3-month voyage on a ship during that.
Yes, of course. Good hardiness. They're learning.
Good idea.
Yeah. I mean, when I was just a wee lad, my dad threw me into a pool. I was probably half her age.
She's not even 6 months old, I think.
All right, I was half her age. Yeah. I turned out just fine.
I grew up around Faye, and I was treated better than you were.
They were trying to teach me to swim. It worked too. I could float. At 3 months, just float. It was exceptional.
Well, I say you. I'll say you turned out fine, Sir Yurik.
Not interested, but thank you.
It's not what I had in mind, but
It's Sir Yurik, like, everyone's interested in him.
yeah.
Your parents wouldn't have happened to have a cleric on standby when you were growing up, did they?
Well, of course they did. We had one that lived in the estate.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah. Anyways, I have to head upstairs. I suppose all of you can share rooms together for the evening. Unfortunately, we have quite a few guests in town tonight. So, yeah. Alrighty, good night. And he takes one of the legs of the duck and just goes upstairs.
Right.
Silrin, you're out there with Bastion.
So, I'm going to be doing something to help you better communicate with this Lord Yurik character.
Sir Yurik Falcone. Put some respect on his name.
You can think highly of him.
He is the greatest man that I've ever experienced in my life.
Alright, that says things then. Honestly, I prefer the opinions of creatures of the wild over other.
I am no creature of the wild.
No, but you're born of them, whether you like it or not.
Excuse me, I'm of pureblood. 5th generation warhorse, thank you very much.
Yes, and to go to war, you have to have some wild in you, whether you like it or not.
I don't like you.
Don't worry, that's a common thing. That being said, I do have a better opinion of your Sir Falcone now. By the way, Jero, you said that there's other guests here. Are there like other nobles and their horses here as well?
No, the guests that he would keep would not be nobles, just nobles. They're more like, Ilarin, Magum, all of y'all, those type of people. Sir Yurik doesn't bring just anybody into his home.
Okay.
Like,
Alright.
yeah, other nobles, they can sleep at an inn.
I was just
Or
asking
the summer home.
Yeah.
if they did, if the other nobles brought their horses, I might try to find some dirt on them from their animals. 'Cause
Yeah,
why not?
So you are going to be awakening my mind, are you?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Are you sure you're not one of those freaks?
Which ones?
The weird ones that get weird around horses?
I don't.
I'll
know
kick
if
you in the jaw.
No,
I've done it. There's a guy who limps around town anymore. He can no longer see out of his left eye.
Well, good.
I've got a mean kick.
I believe it.
And I'll bite
'cause
your
you're
nose off.
I do also believe that. Believe it or not. Still, you're a good horse.
The best. I've been told so every day of my life.
I believe it.
Anyways, the brush is over there if you wish to tend to my mane.
Yeah, and Cyril will probably will tend to him because he's just asking questions to make sure like so Yorick is on the up and up.
I
For
mean,
sure.
this horse has an incredible respect for Sir Yorick. But this horse is as domesticated as an animal can possibly be. Like,
Yeah,
it expects you to feed it carrots, sliced carrots as well. Not with your hands. Your hands are dirty. It has weekly groomings. It goes to a massage every other week as well. The hooves are cleaned every single evening as needed. And he gets to trot for 3 hours a day, however he wishes.
And then whenever he feels like it, he can choose amongst many mares to. Yeah, okay.
Well, no. He's released into pens with mares where then he likes to commune with them and see if he matches. Unfortunately, he has not.
Didn't Yorick actually have performed a wedding for Bastion and some random horse? I remember that being a thing.
Was that the thing you did?
I remember that
think
as
so.
well.
I actually never said that I was going to have a wedding.
You made it as a joke, and we all took it as
Yeah, I think we joked about it, and it just we
you
believe
guys
it.
made it as a joke.
Well, unfortunately, he does not have the same influence with lady mares because he's so incredibly domesticated. So, you know, most of them like the Mustangs, you know, not the
They
stallions.
like the wild stallions.
Anyways, yeah. So after doing that, finishes and heads back inside to meet up with everyone. I assume at the dining area still.
Yep. You see a little closet on the table, eating mashed potatoes.
Why is there a devil on the table?
I am a fae. I just choose to take this form.
Oh, so we're allowing Faye in here then.
They prefer
I beg your
demons.
pardon?
Well, no matter how you look at it, there's now 2 devils in the room.
I see what you did there.
At least you're finally
you-
accepting it, Mary.
You there, Cole, I believe.
Yes,
do you
that
have
was
any
my name.
vegetarian? Do you have any vegetarian options?
No. Well, we have cream corn, but we did make it out of the fat of bears. In this household, we don't believe in vegetarian. Only for the
He's
food
a
for the
druid.
animals if they so choose. Oh, you're a druid. Oh, yes. Sorry about this, but as Sir Yorick states, they can eat like the rest of the animals.
Wow! That wow was in character.
Cole apologized.
No. Well, don't worry. It's not. I wasn't asking for my sake. And just a quick question to you, Jero. Now, Fae and stuff. Are they usually vegetarian? Because I made that assumption.
Oh no. Mm-mm. Flora Fae are usually vegetarian.
What's a flora Fae? Like,
Trees, plants, dryads, things like that. But the common Fae of the world, realm, archfaes, everything else like that, they can be whatever they wish to be.
in that case,
Usually they're quite bloodthirsty if they're on the chaotic spectrum.
Wouldn't
A
that be
deer fae can
cannibalism
eat
for
another
the
deer
dryad?
fae.
Yes, it would be.
It's mass serious.
all right.
It would be, Mary. You are absolutely correct.
I guess a second question: is there an area of food that hasn't been totally eaten about everything?
I mean, there's scraps remaining, absolutely. I mean,
Right.
it's a large meal. There is more than enough for everybody in this room.
Okay.
A feast fit for a hero.
No, it's not that. No, he's not spending more money on y'all.
Sylvan goes to that one corner and summons 8 pixies.
8 pixies start flying around the room. Wow! Yay! Woo!
Hey, Fire Dust, you made it. You're right. I haven't been hanging out with you enough. So yeah, we're in a noble's house. There's food here if you want.
There's a noble here?
Oh yes.
You are not allowed to fuck with him.
But yes, that's
Who the fuck are
pretty sure-
you?
This is my new traveling
Thorson.
companion. You made him fly that one time, remember? In
He
the
doesn't know
jacket
who he's
case.
talking to, does he?
I know exactly who I'm talking to.
Oh, do you now?
No, apparently.
Yes. Are you
Actually, quick
familiar
question.
with the Forsaken one?
Charisma save, Dorzen.
Oh, fuck me.
I was gonna ask. I can't remember. Did Dorzen or let Priscilla
19.
know Dorzen used to be Fae?
I mean, he said it, but I don't know if you believe him or not. He tries to change your form into something else, but you manage to push through that. Uh-oh. Usually they're not good at that.
No, that's fair. No, he used to be a Fae. I don't know if I believe him yet, but I mean, I've been skimming through this story.
Ooh,
And it
wine!
seems-
Dives directly into the very large jug of wine.
I assume that's all the pixies do that.
Yeah, all of them at once. They're now just devouring the wine together.
Does the bottle start to float?
Dorzen makes sure he takes a few bottles for himself before they take him.
Pixies are avid drinkers, yeah.
Well then, I'm gonna be here as well as. Do you know where we're staying for the night?
Yes, rooms have been accommodated for sharing since there's so many of you. So pair up however you see fit. Mary, I would suggest that you probably pair up with Jimmy since, he is the least likely to ever harm anybody.
Right.
Intentionally, but yes.
I think I'd appreciate the sense of normalcy anyway. I mean, what's wrong with everyone here? I mean, you have a devil closet thing in your pocket, Willie, and Dorzen, you used to be a fae, and now you have wings and stuff. And well, no,
I'm a chef.
That's
Who also
yes,
can bench
good.
press a wolf.
Mary, you keep
I've been
acting
working
like,
out.
like everyone but you is strange, but at least me and Kuma know some things.
Yeah, honestly, you've been the strangest one out of everyone I've ever met. Like there's
What?
nothing strange about you, and that's strange.
No, that to you, yes. That to me, it's a little something else.
I'd have you know that I'm a very mundane, ordinary person.
Of course. Let's go ask that dead dragon that as well.
Yeah, well, I was all right. So it wasn't an ordinary bow I shot him with. It was a magical bow.
Mundane, she says.
No, yes, but it takes a certain level of skill to use such a thing to the way that it was used.
A mundane person can still have skill, can't they?
Absolutely. And I think anybody should be able to do whatever they want. So I don't think you're mundane, Miss Mary. I think you're pretty nice, and you're a decent fighter, and pretty good at finding good clothes for people. And he pats Willie on the back.
I think these are
Thanks.
great clothes as well. They remind me of home.
Why do they look like your previous ones, just bigger?
Because they are. Yeah, I thought they were only in Solemn, but that apparently
It was a serious stroke of luck, really.
Well, I hope with whatever clothes you want to try to bribe, or whatever you want to call it, with Lauren, or is better taste than that.
Is something wrong with these clothes?
No, there's nothing wrong with that. That's your style, I assume. Lauren's is different, though.
I think we should have some fun with Lauren. Hey, Jimmy,
All right,
maybe you can
that's
make
your
some
funeral then.
clothes that shrink or something when they're upon command.
Mary, I've told you this before. If you try shit like that on her, she will kill you before I can stop her or save your life.
I'm not going to try it. I'm going to get
I
someone
can
else
see it
to
in
try
your eye. You're going to try it. You're the source of it.
Who's this Lauren person you guys keep talking about?
She's a bitch.
She's technically our boss right now in the Slayer's take.
Theorem, can you tell us anything about Lauren?
Lauren. Doesn't sound too familiar to me.
What about use your magic or something?
Any aliases or anything? Or
You don't want to say that out loud.
What?
No, she's
Well, like,
private
in-
about her other name.
Well, then how
You
the
can say
fuck?
it
am
when
I-
she's not around.
Are you talking about Iblis?
Exactly.
Good job, Jimmy. Just stack that deck.
Did you just say Iblis?
Well, that was the other name. that
Disappears.
we heard.
What?
that
he
tracks.
hasn't done that.
Is he invisible again, or did he?
He better be
teleport
invisible.
Is he
What did
invisible?
the pixies do when they heard that name?
Kuma? He's gone. He's not invisible. He's gone.
Kuma?
Because Kuma can see Not Kuma's gone. I'm saying Kuma sees that the closet is gone, not invisible. Because Kuma can see invisibility.
He's gone.
What? He was teaching me how to cast magic.
What did the pixies do?
The pixies, oh, they're just devouring the wine. They pop their heads up and go, "Ooh, duck!" And now the duck is getting blendered by 8 pixies.
I imagine they're eating it from the inside, but they're flying at the same time. So now there's floating duck.
Kuma's now a bit more scared of the fact that of Lauren, the fact that she's known now across the plains. That's a bit concerning.
Mary and Silrin and Dorzen, the 3 of you do notice, or sorry,
Everyone but Jimmy.
no, the 3 of you only notice. The closet kind of reappears behind Willie's shoulder and goes, she's one of those.
One of those what?
What? I didn't say anything.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
Food fight. Throws a spoonful of mashed potatoes at you.
And dodge it.
Yep.
So Siren hears
you
that, and then his
throwing food?
eyes widen, and he looks to the pixies. Because Faye, food fight.
Oh, yeah. The pixies are now diving into the mashed potato bowls, and I assume all of you are going to escort yourselves out before you get covered in mashed potatoes.
No, I'm actively participating. in
Okay,
this
that's
food.
fair. That's fair.
Willie's eating. This is the first good meal he's had in a long time.
Would you all like to participate in the food fight?
I'm underneath the table.
Dorzen's taking 3 more casks of fancy booze and going to his room.
Absolutely whatever meat I can and getting out of there.
So yeah, Siren's also just vacating, but before he does, he turns to Fire Dust. Fire Dust, if the person who owns this place comes in, we don't know each other, and he keeps walking.
That's fair. That's fair. So as you're kind of all stepping out, I can't believe you missed the opportunity to name him Moto. He's a closet.
I was considering it, but I thought it would get annoying or you'd be angry. Last time I made a joke like that, I got disadvantage.
Yeah, because it was hilarious. But anyways, he's out in the hall with all of you while Willie and Mary, I think, are the only 2 still participating in the food fight with all the pixies. Already? And he goes, yeah, she's not somebody that you want to make an enemy. There are very powerful people that have made her their enemy, and they are running from her.
I think, Mary, you wanted
Name
to...
one.
Roll persuasion or intimidation, because he's not
Can I assist if it's intimidation?
Not exactly. It's more like he said the words immediately.
Soft 20.
It's actually a dirty 20, but yeah. This thing called, shit, I'm trying to remember her name.
Irna?
Yeah, that one. Fierna. Do any of you have any knowledge of the Nine Hells?
Willie does.
Who does?
Willie? Because he delivers shit.
Yeah, Willie, but Willie's not the one who needed to know that. It's everyone else.
I leave it up to you, Jero, how pressing, like, because they worship gods heavily in Vasselheim.
Mhm.
Do they, to the contrary, educate people on the punishments for those who do not follow?
Yes, but they never speak of the devils or anything else.
Yeah,
like
it would
that,
just
yeah.
be in general. So
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
I'd
no.
say do.
So all of you go, okay, what the fuck?
The Fae have a weird relationship with the Hells. Would I have known at any chance possible?
Roll me a history. Remember, you no longer have that headband.
I know I've removed it. I now have minus to all my crap.
Oof. Welcome
Oh.
to the club.
-1. Pretty good. 15.
15, unfortunately, is not high enough to know who she is. I mean, it definitely has a fiendish origin to it. The name. Yeah.
Would really know who she is if they wanted to clarify.
Oh, absolutely. You've delivered many packages to her.
She's an archdevil.
Oh. I assume
Yeah.
15 is enough to know what that is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and, well, she's an archdevil that's being hunted by Iblis.
What?
So what you're saying is, if we find a location of her, we can get on her good side.
I ain't saying shit else about this whole topic. I'm just gonna go enjoy the mashed potatoes. It goes over to the wall and starts eating mashed potatoes.
So
Gets
we
a
just have
mouthful
to,
of mashed potatoes suddenly.
Get that
can't you do that thing, Lyrum, where you see people? That spell you're telling me about?
Yeah, I can do it.
Then just do it on the Fierna person. We find her and get Iblis.
Oh,
That's right.
oh no,
no,
no, you don't do that on people like that unless you're willing to suffer the consequences. See, right now, Willie, where you are, Willie, listen to me. Nobody knows where you're at, and that's safe. There are people, if they know where you are, that is not safe. You understand, right, Willie?
I guess.
Okay. These people can know where you are because you're safer with them. But people like Fierna, you are not safe near them.
Where did this name come from? Virna?
Oh, you went super static there.
Yeah, there's background noise going on. I
Okay,
think.
cool. Yeah, all right. That's the person that Iblis is hunting.
So we should make sure that Conoroth doesn't meet Willie.
I don't know what a Conoroth is.
He's the idiot who made a deal with Asmodeus.
I mean, there's lots of those.
3 uncontracted favors.
There's lots of those.
Where he can say whatever the F he wants 3 times and he has to do it.
Yeah.
No
There's-
stipulation.
There's a lot of people that stupid. It would only be a
Really?
concern if this Conoroth person is, like, powerful or anything.
You see this hammer?
That's a nice hammer.
He's got something like this.
Well, he
A
has
nice
2
hammer?
of them. There's one on each arm.
He straps hammers to his arms.
Yeah, well,
I
metaphor.
kind of flex the divine magic, if I can.
I think they're trying to communicate something to me. Willie, do that thing.
What thing?
Where you see the things. I told you. Here.
Oh,
He jumps on your shoulder and slaps your right eye, and immediately you start detecting magic all around you.
oh God! This give me a headache. Everything's glowing. Literally everything.
You look at everybody, and the only person who's not wearing magical things is Cole.
What was that supposed to do?
Look at the magic on that thing.
Looking at it.
Oh, it's shining with a lot of magic. By comparison to everything else in the room, more.
It's bright. Super bright.
All right. So that's good, powerful magic. Here, this is how you stop it. He slaps the back of your head, and you go, okay.
Wow. I learned something today about magic.
See, we're learning together. Isn't that fun?
Who's this Ganarov person?
It's a friend who helped in the fight. Don't know where he is now.
Must be quite strong, then.
According to Alarin, he's probably somewhere out in Wildmount, unless he came back here.
Wildmount, you say?
Yeah.
That.
You've heard of it?
Yeah. I've heard of it. I've never been there.
So, Dorzin, tomorrow, are we going to be heading back to the Slayer stake?
No, tomorrow I'm going to be awakening a horse.
And after that, we can go back. I don't know how long it's going to take to reach the level we have to. But the sooner we get a head start, we start on it, the better. Because we're going to have to do the hunting again, and the tracking, and the dealing with whatever the heck people putting posts on.
Well,
Who knows how long that's going to take.
Let me put it this way. It took me, Mary, and Kuma about a year and a half to get where we were. It was just the three of us. So now that there's you and Jimmy, and where's the other?
I don't know where Ace went. He just kind of disappeared. Did he?
I've been here eating food.
Okay.
However, I don't think I'm going to be heading back. This letter, although it is quite a few years late,
Look at me.
I think this will be the start of my next story. Next chapter.
Well, whenever you sell that play, make sure we get what's the word?
Copies.
Residuals.
Tickets.
Dorzin, you are a fantastic friend. Thank you.
I'm not kidding.
You're such a swell person. Glad I met you. Gives you a hug, Dorzin.
So that's what that looks on the outside. Bang.
But everybody else, it's pleasure knowing each and every single stops at you, Silrin. One of you. I will see you in the future, I'm sure, when our paths cross again. Toodaloo! Starts heading out front.
Hey, Ace.
Yes.
Mashed potatoes.
That does not hit. Shield.
Damn it. I had disadvantage from hide.
Yeah.
I forgot to roll sneak attack.
And he just goes about his merry way, jumping on top of Storm and flying away into the night sky.
Ooh,
Well, that's the last we'll see of him, most likely.
what did Bastion think of Storm?
Oh, Storm was never in that area.
Ah,
But I mean, they've interacted with each other before. Nobody just thought to ask him.
Well, I didn't see it. It didn't get brought up.
So, what would you all like to be doing?
well, I guess rested for the night, but I do want to try and spar with Cole in the morning.
Sure. You'll whoop his fucking ass. So, nobody wants to do anything during the evening?
Well,
Dorzin is going to head to his room and read that letter from Prissa and probably drink himself to sleep.
Fair enough. Anybody else doing anything?
If we're sharing the room, probably just getting the items from Mary and starting to compose some notes. Not necessarily doing anything, but that's it.
Already.
Willie's gonna
Wasn't-
cast True Seeing on himself.
I'll use prestidigitation to clean myself of mashed potatoes and have Jimmy look at my items.
Dorzin, can I get that bottle? Or one of them? Because you took several, right?
Yeah, it took like 3.
Can you hand me one of those?
Gives you one that's half full.
That's enough. And then Selen's gonna go to his room, drink, but also kind of prepare his spells for the next day.
Okay. Now, everybody, when you begin sleeping, well, that's interesting enough. I rolled the wrong die, that's why. Dorzin. And Willie. While the two of you begin drifting to sleep, you feel your consciousness waning, being drugged out from this location. Willie, this is not an unfamiliar sensation as this happens. Dorzin, this is the first this is happening to you. As you are being pulled away, you look down at Exandria with all of her beauty, all of the beautiful aspects about it. And you peer around at the open, endless nothingness that engulfs everything. You've been here once before, Dorzin. Willie, you've been here more times than you can count on your hands.
Right back here. If you hear a voice that says devour, try to push it to the back of your mind. It will become a scream very quickly.
You look over and Willie apparently is just like floating up here, arms crossed. So, this empty void. You see that there are 3 portals out here. One has a frigid-looking wasteland that is familiar to you, Dorzin and Willie, that seems absent of anything else inside of it. Another appears to be a rotating island, looking up at the same style of sky as this one, but seems closer to those tiny specks of lights that you see all around. And the third one, which is much smaller than those two, appears to be gray, black and white. No real pigmentation, no color inside of it. And there also appears to be 3 chains curling around it.
Do I recognize this at all?
You've been to the cold or the tundra. You've been to that place over on the right, the bleak one. You've never been to the floating island.
This is such a weird dream.
It's not.
Oh. Well, I recognize that place because I spent enough time there to tell you it's a hell. It's pointing towards the tundra-looking one. That one is odd, and I wouldn't say to go there, but I've never seen the middle one. Ever.
I've seen the ice. I don't trust the chains. And we're floating in a sea of stars with a door in front of me.
Is this Astral Sea, Jero?
It is.
Okay.
Dorzen looks around. Does he see anything or anyone else?
Unfortunately not.
I
The
use
chances of
True
seeing a consistent object in the astral sea is lower than winning the lottery.
Can I use True Seeing?
Sure.
Did that change anything? Or
You
no?
flick your other eye, and you see over in that bleak nothingness, there are aberrations floating, moving. Inside of
What does
the
Dorzen look like?
the bleak area. You look at Dorzen, and he seems to have some type of dark swelling that just like lays across his shoulders and his frame. It's not like a worrisome darkness, it's just dark.
That's odd. You have this dark mass around your shoulders like you're carrying some sort of weight. And there's definitely some sort of ghostly creatures in that black and white area. Probably makes me think an extension to the astral sea, to be honest.
Dorzen, as you're kind of listening to this, you see a face appear inside of the middle one. It looks pale, but human. And the individual looks and seems really excited and starts waving at somebody to come on over.
I don't recognize the face, though, right?
No, you've never seen that face before. It's human, it's pale. It's sharper features than most humans you've ever seen.
What do you see? I point to Willie.
Look at the people looking at us,
Yeah.
waving. Is there anything different about them? Like, I'll activate all the seeing things.
Unfortunately, when you look at them, you don't see anything. What's the range of true sight?
Pretty far.
I need the exact range.
Let me see. 1 hour, 120 feet.
From this distance, no. But you are in the astral sea. Judging distances is difficult.
They're waving to us to come forward.
No,
Should
they
we?
weren't waving at you. They were waving someone else. Who now you see there's about 3 or 4 individuals that look similar, but all with different hairstyles, colorful braidings, colors, and other unique aspects and qualities to them as each of them starts popping their heads, looking very in awe at the two of you.
Dorzen's gonna will himself towards the middle portal.
All right, give me an intelligence saving throw.
Not good. 3.
You will, and then you start doing backflips.
I am
Shit.
I'm going to use one of my spells. I'm going to use Contact Other Plane.
Okay.
And just say hello.
Roll the spell. I need to see exactly what it says. Contact a demiplane, a spirit of a long dead sage, or some other mysterious entity contacting the air. Break your mind when you cast the spell. It make a DC 15 intelligence saving throw. You have to make that saving throw. Alrighty. Roll 66.
Oh God. Such hard. 66.
Someone tempted fate to try to give you advantage. I'm going to set that at like 10 as future reference for people, because that's, yeah. You suffer 30 points of psychic damage. And you are now insane. So not much has changed about you.
This is nothing new. I think I got to him.
Just now you're questioning things that you do. Which one of the three? There's one with orange and green hair. There's the original one with a blonde ponytail. And then there is one with black hair and black eyeliner. All three are kind of androgynous in nature.
Orange and green.
Orange
Lots
and
of
green.
Feywilds.
So you reach up to that individual and... What was your first question?
Just hello.
Hello. You're intelligent. You can speak to me. That is amazing. Wow.
Where are we? Other than the Astral Sea. Are you actually talking? I don't know what's going on right now.
Oh, you're in the middle of the divergence between the different realms. Every 5 years it happens on a different cycle. We were just looking curiously to see if anything was happening to come through at one of the other places inside of this little portal scope that we have.
Uh-huh.
You have 3 more questions.
I'm talking to it. What do you want me to say? I think I'm talking to it anyways. Not quite sure. I'm feeling really loopy.
Which portal is he talking to?
The one that has the 3 faces looking in, the one that look closer to stars than where you currently are in the Astral Sea.
I think it's the one with the orange hair.
Okay.
I don't know how long this is going to last. I think I only have about a minute.
Why are we here?
Why are we here?
Oh, that is a curious question indeed. Philosophically speaking, each of us serve our own duties and purpose to the wide-known universe. I mean, your duty may just be to help out your plane to see if it can become civilized and save all of us from impending doom. My duties are vastly different than yours, of course. Yeah.
What's your name?
Oh, Marcuson Talith.
I think I only got time for one more question. What should I ask it?
And it's at this point, Doors, and you see Willie's eyes are just completely crossed. Nobody else give them suggestions. You're not there. Yeah, that one.
What is our purpose? You said everything has a purpose when I asked why, but why would you bring us here then? What is that? The purpose of that? Our purpose?
Research and development. And at that point, you start drooling excessively on yourself. Your eyes are completely lazy and crossed over. And you're like, oh, okay, this is this time again.
Ouch. I'm not doing that again ever.
And when you try saying that, it comes out as him and Emma.
Wonderful.
So, while this is happening, you begin feeling some type of strain, like that connection you have to Exandria is pulling you backward. And you slowly...
I grab
Yeah?
Willie and follow the pull back.
Alrighty. Funny thing, when you grab Willie, he looks super frail. He's kind of jacked. Like CrossFit jacked. Very incredibly well toned. And fairly strong. I mean, not like you strong, but fairly strong. You wouldn't anticipate it by looking at him. And you drag him back. Both of you then continue your evening's rest. And then everybody wakes up in the morning.
Am I still insane?
I believe it says until you finish a long rest. So that was you finishing the long rest.
Thank God.
So, morning time, you all hear a very loud bell ringing around. It's breakfast time!
Great. Good morning, Jimmy.
Morning, Yurt.
Mary,
Sorry?
that said that to you.
Silverin brings the half bottle that he didn't really drink much of to breakfast because that's what he's going to drink this morning.
Sure. And as soon as you all get down here, there is one tray of sausage, one tray of bacon, one tray of eggs, and one tray of toast.
No more potatoes.
We used most of them last night. Are you trying to suggest that I make you potatoes?
I just assumed there might be tater tots or something.
I'm sorry that my expertise in cooking is not to your liking. If you would like, you're
I-
more than welcome to go to the garbage and eat from that. He just snarls at you and walks out of the room. That is the first time anybody said anything negative about Cole's cooking.
I never said anything negative. I just
You
thought that it'd be
questioned him.
tater
You
tots.
questioned
You
him.
insulted his cooking.
You questioned his choices.
I mean, I'm going for the bacon.
Jeez, I know I was going to be an asshole to some people. I wasn't trying to be an asshole to everyone. God.
Well, I mean, role playing.
Hey, you're playing the character so well.
Yeah, it's entertaining.
Meanwhile, in
doing
real
fake
life, oh my god, this is
personality.
actually me.
But Mom, I don't want pancakes.
I wanted waffles.
I thought they would have French fries here.
Give Sir Super Fang the Amazing some bacon.
Of course. Oh, ooh, more fat.
God damn it. Alright, I'm gonna head to the stables and try to get this done and over with.
Wait, don't forget your meat.
I've got a sausage here.
Okay, I'll bring more later, okay?
Don't.
I'll bring you water, too.
Ah,
Good. Just keeps digging in. Cole pops back out of the kitchen. Who let the dogs in?
What
Who?
do you mean?
Are you referring to the speaking wolf?
Yes.
She finds her way in. She's smart.
I'm very clever. You left your door unlocked. By the way, may I just say, this is by far the happiest fat I've ever been.
She's basically saying she loves your cooking.
Don't let Sir Yurik see her. Thank you. Keep her under the table. Ooh, boy, more tables.
Or just have her stick her head out of my bag of holding.
Willie, you try to whisper that. No, she won't go in there. That's restraining. You try to whisper that, though everybody in the room with passives higher than Jimmy hear you. Including Dorzen.
Nightmares?
What was that, Willie?
No, I just had a nightmare. It's nothing bad. It happens.
Oh.
Wait, what was it?
It's like I was in the astral sea. Dorzen was there. I was in the astral sea, and there was that place I was stuck in on one side. It was like a circle, like a mirror, sorta, and then a second mirror in the middle that had a island with stars and 3 elf-like people with red. One had red hair, one had black hair and eyeliner and stuff, and one had blue, I think. And then there was another mirror with just black and white and chains wrapped around it. It's filled with ghosts. It's the easy answer.
I think you had a little too much sugar last night.
Yeah, that probably happened. I don't know. I
it
don't eat
actually
like that.
happened.
Wait, what?
I was there too.
Outer planar travel shit is kind of outside of my dealings.
I mean, they said their name was Makasan Caliph.
Never heard of that.
Uh,
Maybe someone cast one of those dream spells or something on you. I've heard of those.
Do that
I've
spell.
experienced that, and I've experienced the Astral Sea. It was the Astral Sea.
do what?
Do that spell where you can see other people where they're at. Maybe that would help.
Okay, what was the name again?
He doesn't know the name, but it's scrying. Well, Willie doesn't know the name. I know it's scrying.
No,
Name of
no,
the character.
the name of the person you wish to scry on.
Markasan Caliph.
Okay, Marcus-san has to give me a wisdom save, I believe it is?
He'll describe what he looks like, I guess.
Sure. So, just so everybody knows, the Quasit is casting the spell, but it's Willie who's experiencing everything. So,
Okay.
just so you all understand. Okay. The Quasit pulls out a crystal ball, and inside of it, you all see a human-adjacent looking person. I mean, human is the easiest way to describe it. They have the soft, rounded ears, but sharp cheekbones, sharp jawline, the orange and green, colorful and deliberately colored hair as well. And the individual appears to be... Actually, what time would it be there right now? Sitting inside of a massive communal hall filled with all of these individuals wearing blue robes with white trimmings around the exteriors of them. None of them have any holy designation towards them, but all of them have the same robes, just unique hair, makeup, and other things like that, jewelry, however they wish to have it. And he's sitting at the table and goes, yeah, the Verge last night, it was amazing. We actually saw 2 individuals. I think one of them was a Celestial. Did you guys see anything inside of your Verges? No, we didn't have that opportunity. Man, you guys so lucky. You actually got to see someone. I know, like I wonder what it's like down there. Yeah, me too. Might be really fun. Who knows? Come on, we know it's not fun. They deal with so many issues. They have famine. They have destruction. War. That's not fun. I guess you're right. Yeah, that's really sad that they have to live through all of that. Huh. But, I mean, that is the purpose, you know? We all serve a use and a purpose. That's right, we do. Wonderful. Hey, so I'm going on my first mission detail next week. I'm super excited about this. Do you have any tips for it? Yes, look out for the huggers. If you see one, there's probably 6. Right. Whew. You know, I still need to get outfitted for my helmet. Yeah, make sure you have that done before you leave. Make sure it fits you perfectly as well, and attune to it. It's very necessary. Yeah. Oh, I'm so nervous. Too bad I didn't get to talk to them. They just asked me a bunch of questions. One of them was intelligent, though. Wait, really? Yeah, they were actually intelligent. Like, they understood magic. They used magic. That is remarkable. Oh, good for them. That means they're progressing. One day, they might be able to make it up here. Maybe. And then your spell ends.
I don't know what just happened. I'm not doing that again.
I assume he was describing everything that happened.
Oh, it's a crystal ball. You all watched. Other than Sylvan, you all watched.
What the hell was that?
That was the person that was in my nightmare last night.
So you have people who visit you in your dreams like I do?
Wait, what? Do you have people that visit you in your dreams? Do you want to see them?
Well, I do. I see him every night. But it's just my friend Mitch. Krissa sometimes did things like that, but that doesn't seem like it was Krissa.
So I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that's another plane of existence.
You
Yes.
think that could be the one that Krissa was on?
No.
They looked.
It looked kind of weird.
Yeah.
It like off.
I mean, what did they really want?
Research and development. That's what they told me. I mean, Lyra, could you possibly take us there?
Only if we had a fork there. You have to know where that is in order for us to go there. It's kind of the issue.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, one of the windows went to that tundra location.
Oh, I
Where
know that
found
place.
You don't want to go there.
Wait, what? You're holding up the two symbols?
Yeah.
You were there?
Yeah.
And you left?
Yeah, there's a door under that ice mountain in Vasselheim.
What? That's where it leads? I thought it led to the ocean.
There's a bunch of these stone gates. All of them were broken. Apparently the dragon's been trying to fix them, but it's dead now. So there's the one in and out.
He was helping.
Which will
me
probably
fix
freeze
this.
over now that the dragon's not constantly lightning. in
What'd
it
you
anymore.
say, Willie?
He was helping me fix the what? What happened to him?
Oh, he tried to kill us. So we killed him.
Lily's gonna choke up a little and get very sad.
Was that blue dragon your friend?
That
But he said his friend was a white dragon.
No.
He said blue.
No, yeah, he said blue.
I have been talking to Irlip for years. He's just getting really sad at this table.
Gordon's gonna whisper to Kuma, maybe hide the gems you made from the corpse of the dragon.
I'm not. Those aren't being used. I think the one from the dragon.
No,
Oh,
you
it's
took
nice.
the thunder one.
Yeah, the thunder one was from the its children.
Yeah. The Abashi.
The Abashi.
Well, Willie, you can blame Lauren for that.
Lauren, you mean the Iblis one?
Yeah.
Don't say her name, other name.
I mean, it's not as if she's some sort of all-powerful being that gets stronger by us saying her name. Come.
Yeah, how ridiculous would that be?
Yeah, just,
You say that,
calm
but she
down.
knew exactly when you fucked up, so.
Willie's gonna take out a little book and write down her
Wow.
name next to another name.
No. Oh, no. You are just tempting the blood dice.
Question. Because Mary and Dorzin have really good passives. What is the other name?
Nathan Gale.
Yeah.
What?
Isn't that the guy we met at the place?
Yep. The guy at the place. That is exactly who it is.
All right, just making sure I knew.
Don't remember that name.
But the two
I
of you
do.
do see the other name written in there as he pulls it out, writes, and closes it.
So what's that book of yours there, Willie?
People that have done very wrong and bad things to me in the past, and I plan on getting revenge. It's a revenge book. I like to call it that.
Oh, right.
How many names are in the book?
Just two.
Wait, did you write our name in there?
But no, I wrote Lauren.
Lauren.
Yes, and I put like a slash, and it says Iblis right after it.
Maybe she even has a name before that one. Huh. I don't know. She's a weird one.
I'm sorry about your friend Willie. I mean, we would have probably never even gone after the dragon if we didn't need to speak to somebody in the Slayer's stake.
It's all right. I don't blame you guys. I'll be fine.
So the Irileth, was it?
Yes, Irileth, a friendly neighborhood blue dragon that talked to me in
That
that
terrorized
abyss.
a small village north of Vasselheim for apparently over a month.
I don't think Irileth would do that. He just he did bring
And
me.
enslaved a bunch of demonic dragon things and started to flood an ice tundra out of its ice.
Well,
anything about that.
to be fair,
You teleported to Ace next to that flowing river. You know what that was.
Yes, I was supposed to give him the message about that. It was something about the city getting ransacked. I remember, and there was like a hidden message. You had to look at the capitalized letters. That's what they told me, but they said the person would already know that.
Ace took that letter.
Yep.
Well, to be
Wait.
fair, I could get behind the dragon's landscaping projects because a tundra doesn't really.
You
serve
do
any-
realize that most of that mass is ice anyway, so when it melts, you can't walk or build on top of it, right?
Where it was? I was in
What, a tundra?
a tundra-like area.
Tundra is ice on top of water. That is the
No,
land.
No, tundra is mostly permafrost. It's frozen.
Which is
earth.
ice.
Well, not the same thing. No, Earth can be frozen without being ice. You know, I've read a couple of things. Also, I'm from Norway.
He knows this shit. I was about to
lives with
say
that shit.
deception check, but fuck it if you say okay.
I'd like to insight her because I know she's full of shit.
Sure.
Do you?
Oh, try to beat that deception.
I want to try.
Nope.
Damn.
Her minimum you can't beat.
And I'm not even using any deception. This is more persuasion, actually.
But anyways, you all have a very hearty breakfast. For those of you that have traveled with Cole for so long, he was by far the greatest experience of traveling with Sir Uric. And you have to miss it a little bit. This food, there's soul in this food. You can tell he thinks of what he is creating and crafting, and he makes everything by hand. However, you all have one day to blow off in Iman. Or at least 8 hours. What would you all like to do?
Half a day.
I already did everything I was looking for last night, so
Cool.
Jimmy's relaxing. And, yeah.
If nobody else has any ideas, fast forward 8 hours.
Oh, I was gonna buy something for Quasi for its hands.
During those 8 hours, I'll take on a disguise and walk around stealing shit off of people.
Roll me a sleight of hand.
Right.
Are you flexing in a clasp town?
21. Alrighty. By the end of the day, you end up having gems, jewelries, rings, and other choice things like that that are valued at about 180 gold. Yeah. Casually.
Kuma's going to spar with Cole and anyone else who wants to spar with him.
Ready. Cole will get his ass whooped by you.
Dorzin would like to spar with Kuma.
Oh.
Ooh, this is going to be fun.
PvP. PvP.
Weapons or no weapons?
That's up to Kuma.
Fine either way.
Weapons. I don't trust
All
to
right.
fight him bare knuckled.
I would like an acrobatics, an athletics, and a con check from each of you, and then roll your maximum hit die, just one die, and add that to one of the checks. Whoever has the most successes over the other wins.
Acrobatics, athletics, and con. Got it.
Con check, not save, check. Now roll your hit die.
I'm going to add it to the con check.
All right, so you have 15, 16, 18. Dorzin, do the same.
And a hit die.
Your minimum hit die beats him.
So it's a D. Does it add the not the con modifier?
It's the
right?
hit
Just-
die. It's the hit
Okay.
die, yeah.
Damn, Kuma got his ass kicked.
Yeah,
I'm gonna add that to the acrobatics.
okay.
Could I rage while doing this? Would that affect anything?
Not in particular, not when you're just sparring with several rounds. It's more of a longevity type of thing.
Okay.
So, while doing all of this, Dorzin dwarves you in athletics. He is way more nimble than you. However, you're a little tougher than him. And by a little, I mean exactly by one. However, at the end of the bouts, Dorzin is victorious in the sparring over you.
Vasselheim Fight Pit Champion!
Currently,
Yeah, go Dorzin! Woo!
Kuma, you lost a fight for the first time in years. How do you feel about that?
Oh, he's going to get payback.
But anyways, time fast forwards.
I rolled shit in acrobatics, man.
It happens, man. It happens. Time fast forwards. At the end of your awakening spell, Sir Yurik sitting there the entire time. Bastion's eyes open, and they look almost human-esque, and then go back to being black. Well, I don't feel very different.
Well, you certainly sound different. Sylvan replies in common, because I assume that's what you said
Holy
in common.
shit, my horse talks! Holy shit, you understand me. This is amazing. Isn't it, though?
Congratulations.
You are worth every penny.
I'm gonna go now.
So, do you feel any different? Not even in the slightest, but apparently I can talk. That is astounding. And they just have their own conversation back and forth for probably the next 7 years.
What have
How do
we
you
done?
feel about this, Sir Yurik's character creator?
I feel great.
Yeah. He's achieved everything he ever wanted to in life.
And more.
Bastion is now awakened. So yeah, at the end of this, it's now around dusk as you walk back out, and everybody else has gotten themselves prepared to travel back to Vasselheim.
You all ready
Question,
to
how
go?
do you all plan on getting to Vasselheim?
I was hoping Ace would have stuck around till now, but I guess he left yesterday.
That's why I was poking Willie last night about how do you get around, buddy?
You know, I did plan for this sort of thing. So if you want, we can get there.
I mean,
Do you do that thing where you can walk into trees?
Is that Dorzen asking, or?
Yes, that was
Dork?
Dorzen.
Yes.
Hey, why
Person
would you?
who has probably seen multiple people walk through trees throughout his life.
You absolutely. Yeah. You just need a big enough tree.
Yes, and I saw one last night.
There's also a bunch of trees inside of the Sir Uric estate, the Falcone estate.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Dorzen's no longer like a horseman, he's just a man. So you don't need an obnoxiously large tree, you need a tree.
Yes, Dorzen Horseman.
I hate you.
One of the four that bring the apocalypse.
Back to Vasselheim so soon?
That's the other
Well, I
game.
mean, did you get everything you wanted?
You get.
Oh no, I haven't done any
Well, before we go to, I want to get a.
Lauren yet.
you
well-
haven't gotten the thing for Lauren yet.
You had 8 hours to do that while I was.
Well, I got distracted.
Well, we can
I'll
do
run
that
down.
now. No, go ahead. I need to get a map of this land, anyways.
Alright, I'll go and take care of it.
Alrighty. Are you looking for a regional map, a territorial map, a topography map? What kind of map?
Sylvan's looking for a map that will basically give him the locations of the other Ashari tribes. So the air and the
Oh,
Earth Ashari.
That is not
no.
made.
Like not like exactly where they are, but like it's a map of the state.
Those are
of the
secret for a
place.
reason.
Yeah, no. That's not something you can just buy. You're gonna have to look for them.
All right. Well, then just the map of Taldore, so that I can
Okay.
mark it for
So
later.
a regional map of Taldori, just the entire
Yeah.
region. Okay, cool.
Yeah, personal use.
That'll be 15 gold.
Done.
All
Do
right,
we
cool.
know what kind of clothing Lauren likes?
As for her general wear, she wears whatever she wants most of the time. Sometimes it's like Daisy Dukes and a cut-off shirt, or
In
sometimes
the
kind of like
tundra of Vasselheim.
yeah, sometimes a long flowing dress. It's mostly her shoes. She has a very unique brand of shoes that none of you have ever seen before in your lives. They're made of like a soft fur that's very smooth on the outside and domed off towards the top. Mary, you of course would know with your high passive, that the brand of these is called Bugs, but every time you've ever researched Bugs, you've never been able to find them.
They're sneakers for sneaking.
Maybe you'll find them in the Mon.
Maybe. I'll run to the most fashionable clothing store.
All right, roll an
Ask for-
investigation.
Can I help?
Sure. Unfortunately, nobody that you've talked to in this town knows what bugs are.
Could I try the contact that I know that is likely going to be Jimmy's helper if he knows?
Roll me a D100.
8.
That's low enough. Holy shit. So, he points you to somebody else within the clasp. Someone a little more seedy and shady down below. And when you talk to this small little halfling individual, they just go, well, you see, we don't deal with extraplanar substances like that. However, if you find yourself over in Wildmount, you might be able to swing by a little place in Fort Zune. I'll give you the listing of my contact there. His name is Earl. He might have what you're looking for. What'd you say, Dorzen?
No, I was intentionally muting myself.
I'll go back like, well, I might know a place where we can get something that Lauren will probably be more receptive to. but it's over in Wildmount.
Well, we're not going to Wildmount, are we?
Well,
So
the question is, do we want Lauren to be on our good side or not?
I highly doubt she has a good
He's-
side.
Never going to be on our side.
Or at least receptive, since apparently those boots are from another plane, and that's why I can't find them here. It's at need to head to a place called Fort Zune in Wildmount. Any of you know of a...
I guess I have to go now. Sorry.
Yeah, you take care, man. We'll see you.
I mean, I don't have a whole lot of contacts out here, but
Really?
I do know somebody back in Vasselheim who might be able to help if we're just looking to get her a gift for some shoes.
Yeah, I think it might be the smart idea to do, knowing her. You were saying something, Willie?
Oh, I was asking if I was here because I mean I could just.
Yeah,
take
you're
you.
all here.
I mean I've been a while now. And I could take you guys.
Take us to
Yeah,
Vasselheim?
Yeah, right now.
To
Wildmount.
yeah.
Yes.
You don't have that one.
Plane shift?
Plane shift, you have
It's
to
not-
go to a different plane of existence.
Oh, I thought it was in a different plane. My bad. I
Mm-mm.
thought it was like the.
No, you're in
Oh.
Exandria. Wildmount's
Okay,
just a
yeah.
different continent.
Oh, never mind then.
Which that could be canon. Like you had no idea that Wildmount is in the same place as Taldore. I mean, who fucking knew? Like,
Well, I don't think we should waste too much time on this. I mean,
No,
it
if
doesn't seem to
anything,
me that she even has a good side, and I think she might even take this more as a kind of sort
insults,
of condescending type of
bribe.
bribe. Yeah, you don't have to speak in my mouth, Sylvan.
Well, at the very least, we could probably tell her that we know of someone who might be able to get her a new pair of the kind of boots she wears. I'm sure she would be receptive to that.
Or we just keep doing what we're doing. We keep hunting. We do our jobs the right way. It's like and achieve a certain excellence that, by our merit, we get promoted, and you get what you need.
Right. The thing is, we're trying to get Willie in there so he can be participating in that.
Hi, I'm Willie. It's nice to meet you.
No, I know who you are.
That's why I was trying to say if we get these for Lauren, we can probably get Willie in right away.
Willie, this might help people. And Jimmy like holds up this little like threading needle, and he like hands it out to you. Just take it between your fingers.
Willie's gonna take it.
Say your. How do you spell your name?
Willie, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
The needle shoots out of your hand and it starts stitching through your clothes, and you have the name Willie going across the upper right hand part of your shirt.
Oh, neato. Love it. Thank you, Jimmy.
Magical tinkering. That is my first use of this entire campaign.
yes, yes, perfect use. You had that at what, level 3?
Level 1.
Alrighty, so are you all heading back to Vasselheim, or are you trying to go to Wildmount? Get an answer?
I think getting the item for her Lauren would be the best thing to do. You might even then be willing to forgive Doors in a bit.
Here's the other question. Silverin, have you ever been to Wildmount?
No.
Okay. How would you all get to Wildmount?
Does anybody know anybody in Wildmount? Because if not, Jimmy knows somebody in Vasselheim who might be able to help. So
Well then.
I mean,
Sounds to me like you guys are going to Vasselheim.
according to an ace, there might be a Canneroth over there.
Maybe.
It sounds to
I don't
me
think
like
Canneroth knows shoe people.
No, but he can probably find you a big enough tree.
Sounds
Yeah,
like
let me take a picture of it and send it to you.
Jeez.
I mean, you get the like immediate surroundings, so if Isildur could see it,
Jesus.
I mean, I do have scrying, but I'm not. No.
I mean, technically, at this level, you guys could be very fucking original with this. But anyways, we'll figure out where you all are going probably next session. Thank you all very much for playing. Yeah?
Ceylon was just going to go to Vasselheim.
All right, then you're all going to Vasselheim. Thank you all very much for playing. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all had a good time, and we will be back again next session. Bye.